Everything just shut off on me. So I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Is it still on? Like, this is weird. Everything shut off on me. I had to redo it all. I had to rehook up, restream. What the fuck, man? I don't get it. What did I do? Man, it's weird though. On the trigger. What am I looking for? That's the bleeding. Or do I have it on? Okay, yes, I do. Alright, we got it. And is everything working? And I gotta put a new browser in here. Browser. See it. Let's go up here. Aha! There we go. I guess it all works alright. What is this? Oh, whoever made this Pac-Man video did a shitty fucking job at it. It wasn't me. I would have clipped the tip in the end had I known. Doesn't matter where I am. Some kind of background. That should work. God damn. I'm not even high yet. Oh, I just got that. I'm definitely not high enough. What is this shit behind me? God damn, is nothing gonna work tonight? That worked. Alright, finally, Jesus. Now you guys are small. What side? Ain't nothing going on. Shit, everything's fucking up and everything's fucking up and yeah. We'll just start it. Kind of airplanes. I needed smoke, I know that. I can only put any amount, really, damn. Crazy. Any amount. Fuck. For a plane. The playbook? I know, it's fucking ridiculous. It's all over, too. Yeah, jab for a jiggle. Yeah. He's up into me. Yeah, busted for a roach. I'm smoking those myself. Well, I'm mixing it because I'm running low. A little bit of regular, a little bit of roach. Better than nothing. Why is this moving? Am I still on this thing? There you go. All right. There we go. Rename my mandate to a person that. Do they? Wait, do they? I mean, they renamed manholes, right? I heard that somewhere. You want to poke me and inject me, and then I need to do the same to you. Bend over. Like, goddamn. Hello. Yeah. Charlie. Week? Yeah, shitty week, definitely. Yeah. Definitely a shitty week. Only got like 4 days left till payday, so we got that going for us. It's been a long 2 weeks, I'll say. Yeah. That big gap is getting a little smaller. So. I don't really live in a tropical place. Semi-tropical, I guess. I don't know. It's hot all the fucking time. But I was gonna say, like, yeah, if I would go like some beach with an island, I don't really see much different than my beach here. So. Really? All week? Well, happy birthday to him. I know that sucks that he's in the hospital. Especially for a week. I can't even. I don't even like being in the hospital at all for like 2 seconds. Like, you know. Yeah. Well, I'm saying, like, because where I live, it's you know, kind of like that. So we have palm trees and shit, and you know, it's not. I don't think you consider it tropical though, but. Close to tropical. The only thing I know about Fiji is they used to make a camera. Fuji's the water, right? Not Fiji. Fubu. Really? Damn. Yeah, I heard that it's spewing everywhere. Can see my smoke. Fugazi. Fuji. Well, yeah, I say camera because I used to always buy the fucking disposable cameras, which are just pretty much film with a cardboard box around it. You know, I don't know if we only have certain kind of palm trees, because our state tree is a palmetto tree. Looks like a fucking palm tree to me, though. I don't know. It's water, camera, and an island. Damn. Quite a transformer, though. Fuji's, Fugazi, Fubar, Fiji, Fupa? Is that something? What's a Fupa? Like a front butt? Fupa. A fun word. I've been to Vegas, I know. There's also Statue of Liberty there. It's not quite as big. But you know, where I live kind of looks a lot like Vegas, except with an ocean. And there's not casinos. But see, the casinos there, they're all hotels. So there's hotels everywhere here, like on the beach. They just don't have, casinos in the bottom of them. But it reminded me of like a bigger Myrtle Beach in the desert. I was there for like 3-4 days going through withdrawals. I didn't have money to gamble or nothing. We played one show and went to another show. But shit the whole time. That's the crap. Whatever we have, it attracts Canadian geese. And we also attract Canadian tourists, so. Yeah, I've been Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So it's South Carolina, it's not like tropical, but, I don't know what you consider it, but it's on the beach of South Carolina. Yeah. Well, shit, you can hear it. It says it's 68. It's crazy. Canadian geese and Canadian humans, yeah, they all come here. I think the geese are worse because they're like gangs. There's gangs of Canadian geese. Gangs of Canadian geese. Shitting everywhere. Stopping traffic. They can fly, but they choose to walk across the road. Not very organized and squawking at each other or whatever they do. I don't think we have fruit bats here. There are bats here. There are bats here. Usually around dusk time. I guess I just eat like bugs or something. I don't know. The geese, yeah, they are. Yeah. I mean, it's rare you see that. Like, I remember at the old house, we'd see them, I'd notice them at least in, like, I don't know, spring, summertime. Around dusk, just flying around a couple times squeaking. I think I've heard them back here, too. I don't know where they come from. There's trees over that way, so. Pine needles? We have pine needles everywhere, too. Yeah, dogs with wings. Yeah, no. Ours are like mice with wings. So, that's what I remember up north too, because I grew up, until I was 11, up north. I remember seeing a bat in the road in Massachusetts, and I was like, man, it looks like a mouse with wings. It's weird. So maybe it's the same kind of bats. Woo. Shit's good luck if a bird shits on your car. That's what I heard. It's an excuse not to clean it, at least. I don't think that goes for Canadian geese, because there's just like a weird turd. It's not just a splat, you know? I don't know. I see turkey vultures here. I don't know. I don't know what I see. I don't know what the fuck these birds are. You know, I see birds. I see birds and shit. I see blue birds sometimes and red birds and big birds and little birds. Never seen Larry birds. That's all the birds I can think of. Melts paint. Don't they make like make stuff out of it and shit? Guano. People don't eat that shit, do they? Bug swarms? No, I don't like bug swarms. Yes, birds don't have very good sphincter muscles, so you're right. Kangaroo rats? They have pouches and shit and hop around and they try to steal your dog. Giant cheat mice. No, don't they make bowls out of it? That was in Ace Ventura, part 2 at least. No, I'm not. Am I just batshit crazy? I think I might just be batshit crazy. I don't know. Love bug, maybe, I don't know. I played Alabama a few times though. The biggest bugs I remember seeing is in Mississippi, so it's close to Alabama. Fucking gigantic crickets and giant moths and shit. Bird turds, yeah. For the first time? Jesus Christ. Usually we have a shitload of cicadas here, not this year. I guess everybody was eating them or something, you know. Usually you hear them all over the fucking place. Because, you know, I know when I started my channel and I did a lot of my shit on the back porch and you would hear cicadas in the background all the time. What? There was, the other day, I just noticed that there was these bugs like banging, trying to fly in my face and shit. My friend Earl stopped by. I was on the front porch. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm trying to hit it off me. I was like, they're trying to have sex with me, these bugs. What are these things? I just noticed it like 2 days ago, seriously. I didn't even know what the fuck this was until they tried to have an orgy with me like 2 days ago. Okay, on my front porch. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. They're all up in my face and shit. I ain't down with that shit. My dogs love bugs? I don't know. I mean, Boo Boo will bite bugs. Yeah. She went chomping after fucking bumblebees before, trying to. She like, if you blow bubbles too, she'll chomp into bubbles. I remember growing up seeing lightning bugs all the time. That's Massachusetts. I feel like I've seen them before here, down south. I've seen them, I remember I had to go run to Johnsonville or something, like an hour west of me. I remember seeing at this chick's house, this woods. I remember seeing lightning bugs, like 3 or 4 of them. That's like the last time I remember them. Maybe more. I remember up north there were fucking a million of them. I'm originally from Massachusetts, yeah. I was born there and lived there until I was 11. And then we migrated south and we ain't never left. I've seen him in reality like a million times. Not in a long time, though. I was born at Framingham Hospital I always moved around a lot, even as a kid. So the last place I lived was Bellingham, and then some other places, Norfolk, Medway, shit like that. I don't know. I feel like we moved. I mean, I was only 11, but I must have moved like 6 times already or something. I've just recently noticed walking sticks around here, and I've seen a couple of praying mantises lately. I was walking through some cars at work, praying mantis right there, right? Just like waiting for me. And I said, fuck this. And I turned around and I was like, I don't try, yeah. Actually, I have a lot of family up there still. I went up there. I hadn't been back in 25 years. I moved here in 1991. Actually, tomorrow, or the next day, whatever 10-4, on 10-4, 1991, I moved to South Carolina from Massachusetts. So it would be 30 years ago tomorrow, or the next day, however you want to count it. Fucking 30 years ago I moved here. But I went back in 2016, met my father for the first time in Bellingham. He had a house there. Then I have a couple sisters that I found all them. I found them online like a decade ago, but I just met them in 2016, 5 years ago. And I got a bunch of cousins and shit up there. A bunch of my cousins and shit. So, uncles. Actually, most of my family's in Massachusetts. Hummingbird? Well, where I stayed last, my one cousin, WB, staying in Rhode Island, actually, just over the border. Yeah, I know I'm lucky I did, because I met him in 2016, and he died in 2019. So I had it on, and I actually got to hang out with him 4 times. And it's really weird, because I never, thought, I might have talked to him on the phone like once in the last 10 years, or 5 years before that. Not really, we're more like emailing back and forth, we're both kind of like, I don't like talking on the phone, And it's just weird never meeting the dude, and him not raising me, for a lot of just chill and smoked a bunch of weed with him and shit. Yeah, he had a mustache though. But yeah, it's cool because I did get to meet him, If he's not any good, if she's not really good at it, she probably does, because why keep him around? Ooh. Oop. I've been hearing rumors there's a hummingbird outside our house, here and there. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard about it. Believe me, about it a lot. Oh, thank God. Tomorrow's only Sunday. I feel like it was Monday, but I had to go back to work. I haven't been to work in 3 days. My son's been sick. He's still coughing, but he definitely feels a little better. He just went to sleep, that's why. It took me so long to get out here. Making me cuddle with him all day. We do have a big, comfortable couch here now. It's not even an L couch, it's like a J couch. She got this fucking big fancy ass couch because we had to throw our couches away when we moved in. We got black widows down here, we got a bunch of them. I had a bunch of them at my old house, my old playhouse that I used to actually make videos in. That shit got fucking taken over by black widows. I ended up throwing it away eventually. I don't know what I have. I'm about out of it though. About to be smoking roaches only. Smoking bugs. I've only seen the first Matrix. I don't like sequels really. I don't know. If I had never had time for it before, I definitely don't now, But no, I never have. Yeah, I don't like Black Widows either. I feel like we get a lot of them. A lot of Black Widows here. You know what? I feel like a fucking idiot because I don't see anything. Cause I can't sit and watch anything anymore. I just don't have the patience or anything. And I've been this way for like quite a while. So I mean, up until like early 2000s, I could still watch stuff and I might know about it then. But after that, it's hard. Ooh. It's the same way with music too. Oh, okay, yeah. Cause I did make a video when I first started where I compared a lot of the whole idea of like reptiles, like, but I wanted to look into it in pop culture because I noticed in the pop culture a lot, like just shit like Mario Brothers. You go to another Mario Brothers, you go to another dimension, and you're fighting fucking evolved dinosaurs, like, you know, reptilians. And you're getting a princess as like royal blood and shit, saving the princess. That's one, and that's just one example. There's a bunch though. There really is. You got sleeve stacks. In another dimension, Land of the Lost, right? You got that movie, it's a good movie. Enemy Mine. And I think the dude's name is like Drac or something like that. Or it's something to do with Drake. Something like that. Harry Potter, Slytherin, Snake, Draco Malfoy, the Basilisk, they had to fight in Chamber of Secrets. Also means the House of the King in Greek, the Basilica or whatever. It's like some Catholic thing or whatever. Plus, you know, you've seen that video Ed made, right, from Outer Dark years ago, or Outer Light, Outer Dark. Well, like, it's crazy though. I mean, that's what I noticed. Like these kinds of patterns. It's weird. What else was there? Was more too. I was going to do Bloodlines. All these people being related to Vlad the Impaler, Dracula, which means son of the dragon, or so it could mean son of the dragon or son of the devil. Either or, take it both ways. It's just crazy, man. Kissing a fucking frog to a prince, royal blood. And then why do princesses and princes have to marry? They have to fucking like intersect, right? Interbreed. That's why. I mean, not according to that, but you know, you can see it that way. It's crazy though. Like the more you think about it, it's like, well, I mean, you can add that to it. You can add that to it. There's more too. I know you can just keep going and keep going. That's the reason I thought of that. Because when I made that video, a friend of mine, Gentle Chaos, I don't know if you guys know him. He made a video, and I'd never seen that V thing, and he was telling me about it, so add that to what he was saying. The pattern is other dimensions, lizard beings, and royal blood. I mean, you know, basically, it's crazy. But it's all pop culture. They live, I'm just thinking that too. I'm just thinking that. That's what I'm saying. I had that in that video too. Prince Charles saying like, I have a little stake in the community. You know, yeah, exactly. He's related. So, and then all these presidents being related to like, well, some I forget, somebody though, all going back to one dude except one president. You know, like Jesus. It's crazy. You are too. I mean, you know, you can be related to whoever. I'm not going to judge you unless you're an asshole, though, you know. And these people are assholes, so. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't judge fucking, you know what I mean? Everything exists in polarity. There's good and bad to everything, or they wouldn't like be either or. Does anything. I know I'm related to Penobscot Indian. So that's about all I know. I don't even know his name. It was like Penobscot Indian, and then he got my like great grandmother's last name. He didn't have one or some shit. Beyond that, who the fuck knows? I don't know. I'm just saying, like You could, if you ask yourself why in fairy tales, why do princesses and princes have to, why you have to marry in royalty? That makes sense. That's why, Prepping. I'm like running out of everything. What are you talking about? Yeah, I don't know who they are. Well, see, the thing is, I don't really know much about my father's side because, I just met him and then he died, So he told me a little bit, but I don't, I get lost at a certain point. I tell you what, since I never had it, I didn't know who he was or anything like that. I'll tell you his last name. My real father, my biological father. He had nothing to do with my life at all. But, so his last name is Mancini. So what's that? That's Italian as fuck, right? But all his daughters are like redheaded. Well, no, I know there's a Delaney. What's Delaney? There's a Delaney. That was his mother's maiden name, he said. And what's that, Irish or something? I think there's some Irish Italian or some shit. I don't really know. Lumby. I know, I'm friends with some Lumbies around here. I'll tell you the last name that you hear a lot. Oxendine. For Lumbies. Actually, there was a Lumbee Indian dude. I forget his name now, shit. Yeah, Lazy Eye. Irish, yeah. We stayed in my apartment for like 2 weeks. He had nowhere to go. So let him stay with us. What the fuck? That kid was annoying, though. You go to a show. I get to a show to go play or whatever. He just wants to talk your ear off when you get there about bands and music and shit. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Let me drink like 2 drinks first. Yeah, so I never knew that side of my family, and I don't really know much about it. I thought I was raised by a stepfather until I moved here that I thought was my real dad, so. I'm not even going to tell you my mother's maiden name, which is my legal name. I'm not even going to say it, but it's Irish as fuck too, so. I sound Irish as fuck. Yeah, he sent me an advertisement of his mother when she was younger. She was like a model or whatever. But I think it was a teeth whitener thing. I don't know when it would be, 50s or 60s or something. 50s, I don't know, probably 50s. Birthing people. I know me and Ed, we've always said, my singer for this band, playing, all these songs have been bands we've been in together, so that have been playing. Our whole lives. Well, I mean, since I was 15, so yeah, we're Mick Wops. We're Mick Wops. We know we're both Irish and Italian somewhat. I know I got some Indian too. Then, some generic shit too, so. His last name's Tanner, but what's his mom's last name? Fuck. Gary, what's his mom's last name? I can't remember. It sounded more Irish, though, his mom's last name. And she boils everything, and they're from New York City. She boils fucking everything. She can't cook. She can't make a left turn. She drives around as teenagers because they came from New York City. She never drove her fucking life, and she was like in her 40s, They moved to Florida for a year and then moved here. She'd drive us to go work at our job at the movie theater together. Couldn't take left turns. So we'd have to do circles everywhere just to get somewhere, It was ridiculous. To this day, Ed still can't drive. He drives fucking slow as shit. He's like an old lady. Yeah, green screen. I think we're gonna stick to roaches right now. Pick them out. Pick them up. The only problem with this is they're not bad the first time. But eventually, because I never know if it's not like a separate or anything. And organized. Parasite. Well, everything. Her last name? Fuck, I can't remember. Well, you know, you know who her first cousin is? Ed, my singer of all these bands. His mother, her first cousin, is Patty Duke. So since we've been friends for 25 years now, you know, that's always been the thing. Is his cousin? It's his like third cousin, I guess. His third cousin is Sean Astin. But, you know, he's never met her or anything like that. It's just Patty Duke's his mom's first cousin. And Sean Astin's her son, so. It's his mom's cousin's son. Whatever the fuck that is. I don't remember her maiden last name. I mean, she'd never gone by it since I met him 25 years ago, but I knew it because, you know, we knew everything about each other. The last place I lived, so it's the most that I remember, and it's where my father was living when I went back up there, and some other family. It's Bellingham, and Blackstone. I got, like, my uncle has a house in Blackstone. And my other uncle... Shit, no, I went up a couple years ago because my other uncle passed away. I don't know where he was living. So we went over there before he died. But... all my cousins and shit, you know. Like, this is crazy. There should be, what's on here? It's an empty pack of cigarettes. Anything? No? No, we'll make it work. What? The fucked up thing is without even meaning to, because, you know, I moved here when I was 11, but Susie, you know, for you know, whatever, my wife, if you want to call her that. I feel weird to say that, though. She's not my wife, but, you know, we have kids and shit, we live together, so whatever, she's basically my wife. She's from Massachusetts. You know, we met here. My little sister's husband is from Massachusetts, you know, same thing. My brother's girlfriend, she's actually from New Jersey, but, you know, close. It's weird. Except she's from more like northern Northern Mass. I'm from more southern Mass. Yeah, I was born in Framingham, but I remember living in Norfolk for a few years. I think we lived in, like, I don't know, Millis, Medway. I know, what did I deliver? I delivered the newspaper. I delivered in Milford Daily News. That's what I delivered on a bike with no seat. But Bellingham is the last place I lived. Oh, I would have to make another frame. Whoa, that's some crazy shit going on. Hello. A wild no wrench. Well, let me wrangle them in here. All right, I got him. I got him. Tennessee has parasites. I fucking love Tennessee though, man. The places I've been, at least, Eastern Tennessee. I like the mountains. Ooh. Did I not have a drink? Is this thing drinkable? Oh, I like it. Gotta get rid of them radicals. Even though we stayed in Pigeon Forge one time, it's like Myrtle Beach in the mountains, but the cabin was nice. It was like a little cute little cabin. But last place we stayed was actually, it was called Zion, North Carolina. And it was like less than a mile from the border of Tennessee. Like we would go eat in Tennessee every morning. It was this little mom and pop's place. It's pretty good. Right over the border. But yeah, I love that place. A tiny small town in the middle of nowhere. It is. No, I know. I love it. Oh, you always get a hot tub. The only problem is they're not very comfortable. You know, you think like a hot tub, you know what we're doing. It's like hard to do. You end up standing up, and what's the point at that point? Make that shit more comfortable. They make it like seats for one. It's ridiculous. Talking to me? No, I'm just saying, yeah. I mean, basically. I've supposedly had absinthe, and it was just, you could get it at a liquor store, so it wasn't really absinthe, you know, didn't do anything. I mean, I was drunk, but I was already drunk anyway. So, I didn't have a heart-shaped pool, okay. It's a regular hot tub, not very comfortable. And believe me, I've tried that, I don't know how, I've stayed in quite a few log cabins, not many, but I'm saying like at least 3 times with 2 different chicks. How's it keep happening? I don't know. Stayed in a yurt also, but so I have experiences, and they've never been comfortable. I've never been afraid of germs. I'm a scumbag, you know. So yeah, I figure I'm like you're boiling anyway, boiling the germs away, and you know I'm not really afraid of germs. I'm not. Yeah. I've had girls spit in my face at shows and shit like that, you know. Not just girls. Ooh, a jacuzzi. Yeah, like, because I stayed at 3 log cabins. Every one of them had a fucking, a hot tub, you know. It's outside. One, the first time I stayed was with an ex-girlfriend. We stayed in Boone. And the hot tub was fucking, you had to walk out on this little deck. And then there was like this clearing, and you could see the mountains and shit. It was awesome. Oh, I've had moonshine. I've had the shitty shit, the fake shit, and the real shit. So, and honestly, the real shit is probably the best. We stayed in a cabin in Pigeon Forge. You want to know the name of the cabin? Nana's Nook. We stayed at Nana's Nook. Nice. Nana's Nook was nice. Sounds weird saying that, though. I stayed in Bare Bones, the first cabin. This is years ago, though. I don't remember the last cabin was called. I don't think they named the yurt. Oh, hanging in there. Where I live, cigarettes are probably close. They're probably close to being the cheapest place. One of the cheapest places to buy them, and it's still like $5 a pack. You know, a little over $5. Very no. Maybe $5 a pack. Oh, $10. $10 a pack. All right, so yeah, pack. That would be a pack. Yeah. Well, you're in North Carolina. I'm in South Carolina. Not much different. Not much different. No, I hear you. I hear you. My philosophy is, I mean, it's still kind of recently. I'm still fucking dealing with the repercussions. I spent fucking 17 years of my life on opiates and methadone, you know, and other drugs, but mostly methadone. And since I got off all the other shit, I still need to smoke. And I don't even judge myself for it, because I'm proud of myself. Even last year, 2020, I mean, because I got off methadone in 2016, but 2020, I got off antidepressants. No wonder I've been so fucking depressed this year. But what, methadone? It was $11 a day where I went. I heard they raised it to 12, but they could have went even higher. Could have went higher, but yeah. But the most time when I went, it was 11. This is the last band I played a live show in like January of 2020. It's almost like elevator music. It's fun though. Well, once, congratulations. Cashew serotonin. Hey, I don't judge. I mean, it just depends how you want to look at it. I'm off what I was worried about getting off, like the methadone and opiates, that's all. But I don't judge anybody that's not either. I understand. Shit, Debbie. Look at the world. Fuck. I never have any money. But unless I do, and like, if I see someone sitting there outside a gas station or sitting there on the side of the road, I don't ask them, you need any help, right? But if somebody asks me if I have anything, if I do, I always help out, I'll give them a couple bucks or whatever, a pack of cigarettes. Like I went in the store, got 2 packs of smokes, walk out, this guy asked me for a cigarette, and I hand him a full pack or whatever, Well, that has nothing to do with what I was going with. But people are always like, no, I don't ever give them, they're just going to buy drugs or alcohol with him. Like, so? Wouldn't you? If I was like living out in the woods or like, all depressed and had nothing, and I was fucking walking around in piss pants and a fucking dirty shirt, I'd want to be drunk as shit too. So I get it, I definitely get it. I slept behind the Scotchman gas station before, Woo. But like I said, I don't go out of my way trying to help anybody, I can't help myself. But I just always feel that's like fun in that. If I got it, and like somebody goes out of their way to ask if I got something, whatever. Yeah, I'll give them some. I don't care if anybody else does. I'm not telling you to do it or anything. You know, I'm just saying that's just how I feel. Because like, I don't know. It's been that way for a while. Like I'll be going home from work or I just like something just came to my mind. This guy's out asking me to help him jump his car. I'm in a fucking hurry and stuff, and because he asked me, and when I was like, I felt like obligated, so I did it, you know. And like picked somebody else up, walking down the road. It's like I saw a guy sweating his balls off, fucking like gas can, walking with gas. I know that feeling. Believe me, I know what that's like. That sucks. Damn. No, I get it. There are people like that, you know. But I live in like a transient area, so people are always coming through. You know what I mean? Like fucking, I'm on Kratom too. I'm all adequate. Well, I have enough for like some tomorrow. That's it though. That's it. I have to figure out something. But I'm trying to let it get. If I start letting shit get me down, then I get down more, and you know. So I'm trying not to do that. I got enough for the morning. Yeah, I didn't know, because I grew up when you could, you know, Camel Bucks, Marlboro Miles, fucking Camel Joe everywhere. It's like, they didn't start really getting strict with them and shit till like 1998. I remember you can still smoke in malls here and shit. I love it too. I do. No, I mean, there's been times where it's been ridiculous. Like when I worked at Land Shark, I punched the mic. It was on the beach, you know, I had to go cook there. And I'd have to park down the street at Bad Kitty. I'd park in front of the sex shop, because you can parallel park there. So yeah, then I can go in there after work for a while. But anyway, so I'd have to walk like 4 or 5 blocks down from the highway down, you know, all these little side streets to the beach. Few blocks. There's always bums out there, either bumming change or cigarettes and shit. And that shit got old because it wasn't seen. I know what you mean. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it's like a chance. Like, it doesn't happen to me all the time. So when it does, you know, I feel like there's something there. There's something there between me and you, homeless person. No, I don't know. I just feel like I'm supposed to. I don't know. Bad Kitty, yep. They sell sex swings and stuff like that. Because there's nowhere to, you know, on the beach. They're like in the restaurant's right next to a fucking lot, like a car lot. They're so expensive to park there though. And you know, I worked there. In the wintertime, you could parallel park on the boulevard. That was fun. But in the summertime and shit, you couldn't. So I either had to like find somewhere I could pay for all day parking, go to a meter, and I don't think you can really do that because you have to go fill it up every couple hours. So I would have to parallel up with the highway and walk my ass down. That's why I didn't mind when I was riding a moped. It was so much easier, you know, because where I lived, I didn't have to get on the highway at all. I just hop on the moped in the morning. It took like 20 minutes to get to work, but on a moped, it wasn't bad. And I'd just go straight because where I lived is where the old Air Force Base was. Just cross right on the Ocean Boulevard, right there. Yeah, it's crazy when you actually talk to people. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a homeless, but anybody. Like you just realize how much smaller the world is, like, or something. It's like always, almost, maybe not always, but a lot of times there's like, I don't know. It's like, that was weird. Oh yeah. I remember you could smoke in houses, you know, most houses, you know, like on my houses, well, up in Stoll. No, when I moved in with Amanda, she didn't smoke. She didn't smoke. She even let me smoke in the house, not in the bedroom. She let me smoke in the living room, though. She even let me smoke in the house. That was like 2004 or 5. So like, it wasn't until like 2008 that I stopped like smoking in houses, you know. Yeah. I don't mind smoking outside though, you know. Like I don't mind respecting people's houses. I don't even smoke in my own house. I mean, it looks like I am, but I'm in the garage. I'm right by the fucking garage door, you know. She'll let me smoke in the garage, but that's it. I'm fine with that. I don't want to walk around my house smoking, you know, stain shit. The house stinks. Get a screened-in back porch with a garage. I don't remember being able to smoke at the bus, but I remember smoking on the bus. Here was the trick. You had a soda can, right? Like a Coke can, an empty one, and you had the cigarette in there. You might not be able to, you wouldn't be able to finish it or anything. Well, maybe you would, but you kind of held it like a straw. Like you're drinking your soda and you blow it out the window. We did that. Yeah. I remember like in the 90s, I lived in a shitty trailer, or even the apartment I lived in with all these bands stayed at my mom's apartment. All these fucking bands. Or even my own apartments, like all these bands would stay there. You got like fucking like 20 people all smoking in the house sitting around. D, I haven't seen her in a while. I mean, I'm friends with her sister on Facebook, so I don't know. Mine did too. That's a cool thing. It's like I didn't meet him till 2016. But I got to smoke weed with them like a bunch of times. Actually, we rolled some thick-ass fucking joints up there. Oh, I remember, I was just bitching about this a couple weeks ago, so I had to go out to eat. And I can't stand, I just want a cigarette after. I got to sit and fucking wait. Like, I remember being able to eat. I wasn't fucking smoking and eat at the same time, because I don't give a fuck. But I mean, I understand how, I'm not trying to like ruin everyone else's meal. Put me in a fucking... quarantine me in the restaurant. Put me in a fucking room. I don't care. I worked at Walmart 7 years. And in the break room, they had a blocked off room with like plexiglass, big plexiglass windows, like you were in a fucking zoo. And I hung out in that room, chain smoking cigarettes with all the old ladies. And we all fucking had these soul sucking jobs together and did crossword puzzles for 7 fucking years. Eating my lunch, fucking chain smoking the whole time. And like, it was like a fish tank. They put us in a fish tank. Tiny little room, there was 2 tables in there. So you could fit, essentially, 6 people a table. Sometimes the shit would be packed and we'd all be like shoved in there just fucking chain smoking and shit. All of them could like, we're fucking like dying. Cause that shit, it sucks your soul out, that place. I did have fun with the old lady solving the crossword puzzles, though. I didn't mind that. Yeah, I think I remember when I went to high school. I'm not sure, but I think that there was a smoking area. Cause there was an area that we couldn't go up for like seniors, though. Just seniors. Yeah, I probably had to be 18. But there was a platform up there, and I think they could. I got caught smoking at school a couple times. I had to go to after school and pick up trash and shit. Fucking hotboxing a cigarette in the stall between 3 friends with like cherries like this big hanging off. I dropped out right before they put up the big chain link fence with the barbed wire. You know, I think there might have been a camera or 2 just outside, like a big, you know, not focused on anything in particular. There was a guard out there, like a coach that would ride around the golf cart, make sure people weren't skipping and shit like that. But we still did. We were just running back. But we didn't have the fence. We didn't have the IDs. We didn't have none of that shit. It happened. The fence went up not long, and the IDs not long after I left. So we got caught. I took the rap from my friend one time too, because his parents would have killed him. So I said it was mine, and I threw it to him or whatever. Our art room was also, we all took photography class. We would smoke in the fucking dark room, developing pictures. We'd stand up on the table with heavy vents, because that fucking fluid stinks. And we fucking smoked cigarettes in there. But he would also write us passes. We would go out to the woods and take pictures and shit, and with black and white 35mm film. Smoking cigarettes and shit. The fucked up thing is that's where I met most of my friends for life. My friend Judd that died, I met him there in that class. I met Ed in that class. Another track. There it is. Well then. I didn't give a shit either. I thought you were talking about just smoking at school. My mom would buy my cigarettes anyway. And they call her and she bitch at them. She's like, yeah, I bought them for them. My road's on fire, takes deep breath. I remember I washed dishes at this little Greek restaurant when I was 15 or whatever, a couple nights a week. They were $15. That $15 would buy a carton of Marlboro Reds, $15. You can get Scotch Buys or generic gas station cigarettes for 69 cents. And this is the late 90s still. You can get generic cigarettes for less than $1 in the late 90s. Yeah, there's a lot of, I never did, but yeah, there's a lot of people that did. They don't have the bottles. Yeah. I had to have cigarettes in school. My friend Fathead dubbed himself the Phantom Smoker because he never got caught. And he would tease the teacher that I forget his name. One of the teachers that was the guy that caught supposedly caught everybody smoking or whatever. He's like, I'm the Phantom Smoker. He'd always talk shit to him. He's like, you're never gonna catch Mr. Ryan. Mr. Ryan. He's like, you're never gonna catch me, Mr. Ryan. I'm the fucking Phantom Smoker. I got caught once, but whatever. I had to go after school on a Thursday and pick up trash or whatever. Woo! Say that. God damn. I remember seniors got early dismissal or whatever. I never made it that far. I mean, however you look at it, you could technically say I dropped out in 10th grade, technically 11th. I mean, it's technicalities there, okay? I never made it that far. I feel like 10th grade, but I would sneak out my friend's trunks. I would hop in a trunk to leave school. They go in the parking lot. They could leave early and I couldn't. I'd fucking jump in the trunk. I hated school. That's, hated it. Man, I remember, yeah, there was a while where I just stopped going. Whoa, that's loud as shit compared to the other song. God damn, that's loud. I'm gonna change it. It's so loud, I'm gonna change it. How about that? Offended me. Like, know what I'm saying now, whatever. Me neither, you know? Like, I have friends that went to college to do a job like mine, and I don't even have a GED, so. I have two friends, actually, that did. Or like graphic arts and shit like that, photography. And I'm a graphic artist and photographer for a day job, so. Yeah. Well, see, I made like straight A's up until then. I don't know, like my stepfather left and the whole house was unstable and everything. And, you know, my mom wasn't very strict and she liked to party and shit. And she was going through a heartbreak to kind of took advantage. Plus, I was like the man of the house now and I did have to work, you know, because we couldn't really afford it all. So I didn't really care. And I was like, I'm just going to play music. You know, I don't want a backup plan anyway. So I worked at this shitty restaurant and, you know. But it's because in the 10th grade year, my fucking English teacher was a bitch, and she failed me, and I never had that before. And technically, because of the technicality, even though it would be 11th grade classes, but you had 10th grade English, it was still considered 10th grade. And I was like, fuck you then, and it stopped going. So, but you know, holding me back. Yeah, it was ridiculous. I know English. She was just a bitch. And, you know, that's the truth. I don't really remember a lot of it. I just know she embarrassed me and shit like that, you know. I think subconsciously I probably did it on purpose. Yeah. I'm just like, Mom, I want to go to school, you know? She's like, all right. She did that she could. I mean, going through all that. 3 kids on her own. You know, she didn't want to move down here in the first place, and her husband left her for an 18-year-old, and, you know. So, what was that? Whatever. Yeah. Fuck English. What's her name? Miss Snotty, I think? She wasn't Snotty, bitch. Like, whose name is that? Miss Snotty. You know, about 10 years ago, I hated my job. I was cooking on the boulevard. Yeah, I liked all the people and shit, but it was just hard. And it's not what I wanted to do. I started going to adult education to get my GED, and you had to pay for it. So, like, I mean, I made the initial payment or whatever. And I had to go fucking have to work all day in the kitchen, ride a moped over there, go to the class and shit. And then I took the, what is it called? Fucking, pre-test or whatever. Like, I don't know exactly. But anyway, when I turned it in, she's like, these are the highest scores I've ever seen. I'm like, really? So instead of paying more money and shit, I didn't really want to. I was like, that's all I need. I don't really need to get it. So I just stopped going. And I don't regret it, you know, because I got out of there and got a job as a photographer and graphic designer. So I've been doing that for a while. 7 years. Yeah. They threatened to send me to fucking R&E. It was like for, you know, bad kids. So it was like alternative school. So I just tried, when I was 15, I think, I just tried to stop going. And they tricked me. They're like, even my mom tricked me too. She's like, you gotta turn your books in and stuff. And I go there and the fucking counselor or whatever threatened to send me to R&E. So I had to go back. And so I went back till 16. And then I was like, you know, I'm just gonna stop going. War? No? War? What? What are you talking about? just squiggly L's. I used to call those croissants. I'm like, what is that, croissant? I don't understand this money. Bunch of fancy E's. Do we who? Well, I mean, isn't that what we're doing? Pounds? That shit's heavy. How heavy is that money? It looks like regular money. It's like, you know, when you think you're going to pick up something heavy, like you're going to pick up a suitcase, you think it's going to be really heavy. It's all empty, you just don't know. You're like, oh, fucking A. That's what the money's like, but the opposite. What if it's the opposite? Pounds of money. Not much longer. I'm fucking stoned. It's been over an hour. So. No. I mean, you can do war different kinds of ways. It doesn't have to be violent. What do you think we've been in war? We've been in war for a while now. White sauce? That was weird. I used to wear Argyle socks. You know what? I still like them. I don't think I have any. And like polyester pants and shit. Oh yeah. I'm gonna finish this cigarette though. No, we don't need to get more into it. We just need more people to see, because I think it's probably like, it makes sense at least for it to be like, I don't know, like, because like I was saying, I feel like it's like a consciousness thing. Yeah, because once you like start seeing some shit, it's over. I mean, there's no going back, you know? So a percent. Which it could be, but they still keep this perception. They still control perception in large part. So they can make it, you know, they can perceive it, make you perceive it in certain ways, unless you can see through it, you know. Which yeah, you can, but yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, they've been trying to get rid of that since, well, probably further, but at least the 70s. Probably before that, though. Talking about it at least. I just see it in a different way. I think we are. Oh no! Wait. I didn't know what we're talking about. I think I'm butting into you guys' conversations, so I'm lost. That's an A and B conversation. I'll just see my way out of here. Actually, I'm gonna go eat some fucking cake. How about that? My dogs are barking. I've been on my feet all day and my dogs are barking. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I gotta go let Boo out before she pisses on the floor. Good night.